This place is amazing.
It's like an explosion in your mouth.
Not the bar and grill I expected.
I actually felt like I was in a hospital cafeteria.
I ordered steak. Mistake. I'm pretty certain there's a microwave in the kitchen.
Quality of food is exceptional.
Irene Hung says her happy hour hangout will definitely put a smile on your face. If you don't mind sitting on wooden crates and watching customers chit-chat behind towers of wine bottles, then you should salsa on over to a little Havana hideaway called Happy Wine.
Well, it's a store. You can come and buy a bottle of wine or a case or a few cases. And you also can come and have a sandwich or a glass of wine or a bottle of wine with your friends after work. You have a huge variety of wine here from Italy, Germany, Spain, France, Chile. And the prices are unbeatable. No one can sell like they do. And it's just a lot of fun. You have music. Everybody knows each other. It's like a place that you come after work or on the weekend to just relax. It was just a little hole in the wall, and they grew. It just grew. I remember the very first wine tasting that they had. There were only like 4 people. Now you have to have restrictions on how many people are going to come in. It would be a good date night because it's a lot of fun, and the guys do not have to spend so much money because the prices are so fantastic. It's very romantic and it's very cozy, and they have music. So, you know, people dance when they want to. They're very spontaneous, just get up and dance. So it's just wonderful.
So Irene, what puts happy in Happy Wine?
It's really the atmosphere. I love this little hideaway. You would never know it was there unless somebody told you about it. So as you walk into this hidden door from the back of this building, you push open this door with grapes on it, and you walk in, and there's just boxes. But you hear this music and this noise of people talking and laughing and just really happiness.
Almost like a party.
Absolutely, it is. I mean, Happy Wine is a party. So then you walk in, and through these boxes of, these towers of bottles of wine, you find your way. There's somebody there singing, and it's a lot of Latin music, and then people are getting up and they're dancing in the aisles between the boxes. You have good company, good food, and just good people around you.
Would you say that it's a true restaurant or mainly a wine shop?
It's mostly a wine shop, and then they have a corkage fee, and you come in and they have little appetizers and tapas and that kind of thing.
How much is corkage?
$1.
Okay. Gary?
It was refreshing. I enjoyed being able to go and look through all the different selections of wine. It was by country, and then come back and have them open the bottle. I had a delicious sandwich. It was a crusty, I believe a Cuban bread that was toasted kind of like a panini.
Right.
On it was prosciutto, a nice roll of it, with some type of a cheese, and then a mayonnaise aioli, with aioli, kind of like with a lot of
which is like a flavored mayonnaise with lots of
very garlicky,
garlic.
Michelle. Oh my, it was garlicky. It was packed. It was a great feeling to be in there. I would definitely recommend that for people that are living around there. I don't think you need to travel 70 miles to go there, if you're in a different county. But it's a fun.
You would say it would be good for especially wine connoisseurs, I would imagine.
No, I don't think the quality of wine there were that special. I think they had like it was more mid-range probably.
Because they only open certain wines every day, and I don't know if you kind of shopped for your own wine.
Yeah.
I know that when I went in there were certain things that are open. I was looking for an Albarino that happened to not have been open at the time. I love the Spanish Albarino wines.
I'm not a wine drinker, so I would not be in a wine store sitting on boxes eating bread and cheese. I'm just not that guy, But it's very.
But what'd you think of the experience, the food, the wines?
I thought that it was very, very nice. The experience was very different. I did not expect that. I was very taken back. I was ready to walk into a restaurant, but before you know it, I'm in a wine store.
Right. What'd you have?
I actually just had, I had the Cuban bread and I had mixed cheeses.
Okay. Anybody have chorizo?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Delicious, fresh, spicy,
a little spicy, right? Yeah.
It was good.
Any language barrier with it? I know that Irene, you speak Spanish. Do you speak Spanish, Nico?
No, I don't.
Any problem?
A little bit. No problem at all.
Gary?
Yeah, there was no English spoken there, so that might be a problem for some people. But get over that problem to
Right.
go for the experience because it's worth.
A lot of chit-chat going on,
A lot
right?
of shit. Yeah, clearly behind the boxes, there's, I didn't know what was going on directly behind the boxes, but there was a lot going on behind the boxes. So, but the atmosphere, the people were very nice.
Michelle, I have to tell you, there were two gentlemen there that were fabulous. They told me what to order. They told me where to go to look. They went to the freezer for me to find the refrigerator to find a wine already cold that I had selected.
They probably knew that it was your first time too, because you probably needed a little
Absolutely.
a little guide.
Absolutely, but they were wonderful. I mean, they made the experience, worthwhile for me for sure.
Tell me a little bit about the wine selection. I think you know quite a bit about wines.
They do have wines from really everywhere. So what they do is, they're basically trying to sell it at wholesale prices, and it ends up.
Well, I was
being
going to mention
affordable.
that. That's what's so great. I mean, if you go to a restaurant like my restaurant, for example, obviously, all we do is sell food and wine, and the overhead is just enormous. So if you go into something like Happy Wine, they don't have to do that. They don't have much overhead. It's really all about the wine that they're selling and the little tapitas that go with it.
Absolutely.
Actually, the room is broken up where it says what country the wine is from on top of the walls.
It's fun when you can go with a group of people that that will really get along. Everybody kind of buys different bottles, and it's just a really social atmosphere. It really is very
People there are
conducive.
fascinating. Don't you love the kind of restaurants where everybody starts talking to one another and then everybody starts to share?
Right.
Well, this was your choice, Irene. Give me a little
Good.
summary.
So I think that Happy Wine is just this really slice of culture in Miami here that really provides a lot of authenticity and for a really great value at the end. And no other place do I feel more at home, really.
Nice. Gary?
So.
If you're in the local vicinity and you want a little refreshing break, not a heavy meal, but light tapas and a delicious bottle of wine, I would go to Happy Wine.
Nico?
The authenticity was very, very nice. You really got a feel of what Miami is, the culture, and it was very, very nice. I would definitely recommend it to.
Well, you can sample the Spanish specialties while sipping a glass of your new favorite vintage at Happy Wine. It's located at 5792 Southwest 8th Street in Miami. Open Monday through Saturday for lunch and dinner. Reservations are not accepted, and the average tab for a meal without drinks is about $10.